Scott, Janelle, if you've driven up and down I-65 in southern Indiana lately, you've seen it. A sudden proliferation of people up on these interstate exit ramps asking for money not far from disaster recovery centers. Our viewers ask me, what's going on? What's the real story? Tonight, I have some answers. They lost lives, homes, and jobs. The people of Clark County met misery March 2nd when this tornado roared through southern Indiana. Trucks filled with donations, rooms filled with volunteers, and at the same time, we notice southern Indiana exit ramps along I-65 suddenly and consistently filled with men and women holding signs asking for help, claiming to be homeless or hungry or jobless. Many of them standing just 50 yards from one of the disaster recovery centers set up for tornado victims. But they don't know we're watching and following and discovering they're not disaster victims, not homeless, and many are not even living in this state. On a couple of occasions, we watched this guy suit up in a parking lot a block away from the interstate, putting on a huge backpack, trudging over to the Veterans Parkway exit, and collecting money with a sign that says, "Veteran, need work." On March 21st, police tell him he's breaking the law. He acts like he's leaving, but he just hides around the corner. 15 minutes later, he's collecting in the same spot. When a cop chases him off a second time, we follow him to Walmart, then the bus stop, where he embarks on a long trip crossing the Ohio River into Kentucky, transferring buses in Louisville, and eventually getting off on Fern Valley Road in the south end of Jefferson County, a nearly 2-hour, 25-mile trip each way to collect money at a southern Indiana exit ramp. Same thing with this guy the next day, with a cane, knee brace, limping and collecting, and a sign that says, "I need help." He too hops on the same TARC bus route, crossing into Kentucky, transferring buses 2 more times, moving fine now in Louisville, stopping at the grocery store, and then returning to his apartment. Hi, I'm John Bull with Wave 3 News. I'm doing a story on the people who stand out by the roadways and collect money. And I was wondering... He says he was collecting money because of a food stamp mix-up last month. You took 2 buses to get over there. Why did you go so far away?
Why?
Yeah.
Because the people over in Indiana are nicer.
They're nicer? Do you think that could be because you were up there in an area where people lost everything to the tornado?
They could have a little bit of something to do it, but
On April 2nd, a man with his arm wrapped in a bandage is working this southern Indiana exit ramp with a sign that says, "Veteran, anything will help." A profitable day. He counts his cash, eats some ice cream with his bad arm, and hops the same TARC bus route back to Louisville. He tries to hide his sign when I walk up. Your sign says you're a veteran?
Yeah, I don't want to be on the news. You want to see my ID?
Sure.
I want to be on the news, dude.
Why are you going to hop a bus? Why'd you take a bus to get over here?
Ain't no business. Get out of here.
Most don't take the bus. They get dropped off near the exit ramps, collect cash, and then get picked up nearby, like this guy. And this one, despite getting chased away several times by police, he hides around the corner, counts his growing wad of cash, and keeps going back until a green pickup pulls up to whisk him away. What do they spend the hardship donations on? We watch this woman change into her homeless outfit under an overpass, pull out her sign, and within 2 minutes, she's snatching cash. We then follow her straight to the liquor store where she buys a bottle of booze. I'm doing a story on the people that stand by the roads and collect money.
I'd rather not talk to you.
Well, I noticed you just bought some booze. Could I see what your sign says? Some are crafty. This woman rubs her pregnant stomach in the heat with a sign that says hungry. The cash flow stops when police step in, but they let her off the hook, and someone even brings her food. After they all leave the scene, her boyfriend steps out of his hiding place.
But usually they will write me tickets on it sometimes. It depends on the ordinance here.
Collecting cash in the disaster zone is so popular, these people drove their RV here from Alabama. Where are the best places to ask for money? Like this.
Oh, no.
There's really not a
Any exits?
Any exit?
Any exit.
A few minutes, and how much money did you get?
Only, what, 30 minutes? And that's 20, 25, to 60, 70, 80, 9, 30.
He counts $41 in 30 minutes of fundraising. He says they make hundreds of dollars per day. Look at your situation and say it's a little bit deceptive. You know, you guys have an RV. You know, you're doing all right. There are real homeless people in this area. What do you say to that?
Well, when we see homeless people, we help them out. Every time we see a homeless guy, it don't matter.
You give them this money right here?
I will give them all that money right there.
Now, panhandling is a violation of state law and a violation of local ordinance. And despite what you just saw, police tell me they do cite people for this here. We checked the court records here in Clark County, and they show that police cited people 12 times last year. That's an average of once a month, and 4 times so far this year. That's an average of once a month.